Gotta make sure you get in all the Chicago guys, because then they get a little grumpy when you don't mention them all. All right, it looks like we're gonna get set and ready for tip-off. Down there, it looks as if Devontae Gardner or Otule will be taking the tip. One of those two, kind of just hanging out right now. As I said, Steve Novak really talking with the refs a lot, but it looks as if it's gonna be Otule. Let's see, Otule on Gardner, and then Jimmy on DJO, Wade on either Vander or Junior, and then Jay on Novak.
And one thing to remember, NBA workouts and NBA schedules are so much more intensive than college. When you look at Lazar Hayward, Dwayne Wade, and when you look at Jimmy Butler coming back, Jimmy Butler looks like a completely different player right now. He looks more ripped, more toned, and probably in better shape than I've ever seen him.
And there's the tip going to Steve Novak, the player who started off last season with the Mavs, now at the Spurs, Vanderblue. Running point for, I guess we'll call them the white team today.
And remember, no scores being kept in this game due to NCAA rules and regulations. It's just exciting to see these guys out here. It's a little confusing right now because we got the NBA guys actually wearing their Madness shirts. We've got 3 blue guys and 3 white guys out here, but there's a little confusion as to who's who with the NBA players wearing their yellows.
And Devontae Gardner just threw up a very long-range shot. I don't think we'll ever be saying that in the regular season.
Last year we saw him drive to the basket, and we saw what that happened.
Wade from deep, not gonna fall. Gardner coming down with the rebound. Cadogan, he's gonna drive and dish to Jake Thomas, who's chilling on the bench.
Pass to nobody. Hey, Jake Thomas could have put that in.
Looks like
almost did.
Yeah, looks like a make-it-take-it situation out here. But last year we saw Devontae dribble the ball up the floor, kick it off his foot. If he has that ability to step out, not necessarily hit that 3 ball, but hit a 15-foot jump shot, he could just add to that dynamic that he has with his back to the basket.
Crowder with the shot, Butler with the rebound, and DJO, he's gonna fake out and go for the and one.
And there's just the explosiveness of DJO. You know, many regard him to have the best pump fake in college basketball. You see him put that to good use there with the pump fake driving to the basket.
You know what's great right now is this is half-court basketball. This is the NBA basketball right here, and that's what I love, that these college players can be exposed to NBA-style play. They only, a lot of the times they play half-court, but here's the steal.
Vander to Junior. He's gonna go up for it and is gonna make that layup. And Hayward's gonna give it off to Butler. They're gonna go on and take this ball down the court. Down to Otule. Otule is gonna dish it to Johnson Odom. Crowder with the rebound. Butler not gonna take the 3 normally.
That's the Jimmy Butler we know and love. Get the ball on the wing, dribble right into the paint, put it up with a layup.
Wade making a run on his own, but dishing to Blue, who dishes to Cadogan. Long range shot, not gonna fall. Crowder with the rebound. He's gonna pass it to Hayward.
32-32.
Who's gonna drive it, knock it in, right into the goal. Minnesota Timberwolves forward, coming up big for that team.
Yeah, and you got Junior Cadogan, who told me today the 3 things that he worked on: his jump shot, lateral quickness, conditioning. If he can work a jump shot in, that just makes him that much better of a player.
And DJO just picked Devontae Gardner's pocket and went for the dunk.
Boy, that looked like his dunk over Green Bay last year. Very similar styles there, and you can see, again, that explosiveness of DJO. He's got it all.
And Novak never wanted a facial there. He realized, I'm not going to take that.
Absolutely not.
Novak, a long-range shot.
That's why he's in the NBA, his ability to hit the 3-point field goal.
And that's what he did at Marquette, helping that lead that team to the Final Four. There with Wade and Diener were the 3 most known guys on that team.
Cadogan to Wade, but who just to Blue for the dunk.
Wade being unselfish, I like it.
I mean, he has to be down in Miami. Jimmy Butler going up, hard foul by Novak. Those two together are just comical. Steve Novak and Jimmy Butler, we did an interview with them yesterday, and they were just hysterical. It was like frickin' frack going back and forth.
Yeah, they've got quite the personality tandem there.
Odom, top half. He's gonna dribble, pass to Crowder. Crowder's gonna dish to Hayward cross court. And he's gonna go in for it, not gonna fall. Otule with the rebound and is gonna put it back. Nobody can get that. Butler tried to put it back, but Novak comes down with it. Cadogan making quick.
strong rebound by Otule, though. You saw
No
that?
way.
Gardner.
Oh, boy.
Oh my goodness gracious. Devontae Gardner would go, if this were an actual game, would be 2 for 2 from 3.
Goodness
Who needs him as a center right now? Put him out on the wing. Let him shoot the 3 ball. He's probably learning from Jake Thomas right now.
Or DJO.
Butler. Butler v. Wade is going to be a very interesting matchup, hopefully this season in the NBA. Butler going to shoot, not going to fall. Otule coming down with the rebound. Butler trying to make his way in there. Gardner ends up coming up with it. We talked about the two of them kind of playing with each other. It's interesting to see them post up against each other.
Yeah, Otule said earlier today that everybody knows him as that defensive guy, Gardner the offensive. He doesn't feel like he gets the billing that he is offensively. He wants to show that he can be a better offensive player.
And someone who is always good on offense is Darius Johnson, known him as he just knocks down that shot. Vanderblue coming down now for, I guess I'll call them the white team. Cadogan now taking on DJO, driving, dishes. Novak's going to come up with that. Wade. Oh, no look pass. Vanderblue kind of thought it was coming a little bit close to the basket, not as far out on the wing.
You know what I really like? The intensity right now. They're actually playing there. There are fouls. They're trying really hard right now with the steal.
Cadogan with the steal. Blue going to dish to Wade for the alley-oop.
That's what the fans are looking for right there. A nice little dunk by Dwayne Wade off the feed from Vanderblue.
Crowder for the 3 is going to nail it. And he brought out the 3 goggles.
There's the 3 goggles, the first 3 goggles of the year, baby. I'm really excited for that to continue.
Cadogan to Gardner. Is he going to pop another 3? Long range Jay, not going to fall.
He had some hot sauce moves right there, though. I will say that.
One thing I'm
DJO.
looking at right now is the matchup between Otule and Gardner. I know we touched on that a little bit, but Coach Buzz is really looking for Otule to step up his aggression this year down low.
Look at Gardner just taking that right down like a guard.
He's skilled. He's skilled. It's whether or not he's going to be in shape.
And he's the big man on campus. He's going to be able to control the whole floor.
Cadogan, but blocked by Hayward. He got a hand up there, which was really good for Lazar Hayward to do.
But notice what we're seeing. Gardner's been offensive prowess has been phenomenal. Otule's defensive rebounding has been, and offensive rebound's been excellent, but Otule can't finish. So that's the difference between both these two players.
Blue missed the shot. Down to GJO from Hayward, and he's going to bring it home for the Blue squad. Junior, again, he's going to try and dish to Wade, and Otule is going to come up with it. He's going to dish to Crowder. Crowder taking his time, going to pop a 3, not going to fall. Blue comes up with the rebound. Pass to Cadogan, who goes for the alley-oop to Dwayne Wade. The Miami Heat star coming back to Milwaukee. Definitely bringing the fans what they wanted. And Lazar Hayward also knocking in the layup down there. Blue knocks down, can't get the 3. Butler with the rebound.
And that's what we need to see this year. Is we saw last year Vanderblue shooting the side corner 3s.
Ooh. What a pass by Lazar between the legs of Gardner, and Otule flushes with the right hand.
What I was saying was Vanderblue would shoot the 3s from the corner, airball it, and then would run that to the 4 and play defense, but he needs to make those shots this year, and you didn't see right there, but amazing play on the other end of the floor.
And the scrimmage has come to an end. The NBA guys are going to be stepping off the court, and then the Marquette team will also, the remaining Marquette players will step on and participate in this scrimmage.
I mean, it's probably the most work that the NBA players have done so far since the lockout.
Steve Novak did some stuff for MUTV Sports, and he jokingly said, you know, it's not like any of us are doing anything except working out.
Oh, yeah.
As of right now, kind of just getting your bearings, talking amongst themselves. The NBA guys, I don't think want to leave, to be honest with you.
And they shouldn't. I mean, this is their home. This is home for them. This is where they, you know, developed their game and really made it to the big stage. So, I mean, if I were them, I'd want to be around too. Look at Wes. He looks like he was itching to get out there. He didn't play in the scrimmage, unfortunately, but
I think it's a pretty good. I think it would have been a pretty good birthday present for Wes Matthews if he'd been able to play.
oh yeah, that's right. It's his birthday. I forgot about that.
Best birthday wishes going out to Wes Matthews,
Yeah,
even though he
absolutely.
can't hear us right now.
He better party like a rock star. I'm sorry.
or an NBA superstar, I guess you could go.
But one thing I will say is that these NBA players really respect these college kids and what they're doing, and they understand that, you know, there is a tough road and there is this tough journey, and to be able to see them play hard out here, and Lazar giving these guys a few little licks, you know, it's good to see. It's good to see these guys really caring about it.
And it looks as if I stand corrected. It looks as if we've just done a substitution so that some of the other guys can get in on this NBA scrimmage. It looks like DJ will remain in, Juan Anderson will be new, Derek Wilson will come in, Jake Thomas, who will not play this season, and Jameel Wilson as well.
And Jameel Jones.
Jameel Jones. How could I forget Jameel Jones? Thomas is going to pop the three, not going to fall. Wade with the rebound. He dribbles, drives behind the back pass to Jameel Wilson for the dunk.
Showtime, baby. There's the length and athleticism we're going to see from Jameel Wilson this year after coming over from Oregon.
Look at that wingspan. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Matthews, not going to fall. Jones to Wade. Wade is going to go for the alley-oop to Wilson. Not going to be able to get it, just a little too far out. Derek Wilson, we're going to have to distinguish that from now on. Derek Wilson, the freshman from Anchorage, Alaska, going for the alley-oop. A little high for Jimmy Butler there, the newest Chicago Bull.
Well, he didn't play quarterback in high school. He was a running back in high school, highly recruited as a football player, and you can tell by how stout of a body he has that, you know, that's why I think that he's going to be an impact guy, because of his body. It's ready for the Big East play. It's ready to defend, and that's what's going to earn you time out on the court.
DJO off the Jameel Wilson miss. Back to Wilson. Tries to go for the spin move. Kind of will call it a pass to Jimmy Butler, who knocks it in.
Hey, whatever gets the ball in the basket, right?
Novak out on the wing. That would be a three if we were keeping score, but we're not. Steve Novak from three-point land.
Novak saying to Thomas right now, I made one. Come on, let me see you do it, brother. But here's the thing. Jake Thomas, if he wants to be good the next year, he's not Rob Frazzini. He's not a walk-on. He's a great scholarship player who shot 51% last year. He's got to hit those threes next year. And he's got to practice it.
You know, Jake Thomas is an interesting guy. You know, you talk about he's originally from Racine, went to South Dakota to play, and for whatever reason didn't work out there, but he did play against Marquette last year. Marquette here at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee. He was one of the better players on that team. He had 11 points in that game against Marquette. So, you know, a year down the line, we'll be looking for him to be making some big plays in the Big East.
Juan Anderson, the first action we're going to see from him tonight from California, highly recruited freshman, very well-spoken individual, and is just going to bring it in for the layup.
That's why he has a high ceiling right there. He can take it from 20 feet out, beat you off the bounce, anybody, and the biggest thing that he's going to bring to this team is rebounding and tenacity.
DJO for the mid-range jumper. He also just kind of schooled the freshman in Juan Anderson down there.
That's why DJO is on the wooden list and is a possible NBA prospect, because he can go off the dribble and just school you.
And Juan Anderson again to Jones for what would be a three. Jameel Jones from Atlanta, Georgia.
I want to see this kid play. I want to see this kid really get out there and play last year. He learned from Jimmy Butler. This kid deserves some playing time this year.
Derek Wilson all the way, could have been from Anchorage, Alaska, coming up big for the blue team.
They're lighting it up right now, and I mean, they were 15th in three-point defense last year as a team. That's why all these threes are going, and that's going to be the biggest thing for this team. Can they guard the perimeter?
Wade rebounded, dish to Jameel Wilson, and he's gonna, it's just gonna fall out for him. Wade, oh, a beautiful move by Dwayne Wade. Jameel Jones is kind of talking to the ref a little bit.
I kind of enjoy his Kenny Anderson haircut right now. Former Nick and Sky, they call him Sky Kenny, and gotta love it.
Yeah, you talk about Jameel Jones. I mean, this team lost a key role player, I would say, in Joe Fultz last year. I was looking for him to kind of come in and fill that void a little bit, Jameel Jones.
Wilson trying to go for the alley-oop to Anderson, just wasn't going to fall. DJO on the wing. Going to dribble around a bunch of people. Dish to Thomas, who's going to fumble it a little bit. Thomas out on the wing, going to drive, and is going to not be able to bring that layup in. Wes Matthews off the steal, and he's gonna. Oh,
jeez.
Wes Matthews coming in with the dunk. I expect nothing less from the Portland Trailblazer.
He literally brought down the house here right now. That was an awesome throw up right there. Half court.
Oh, could you imagine?
Dwayne Wade was trying to pull a LeBron James over here, launching stuff from half court. If that had fallen, this place might have exploded.
Yes.
That's why they have that halftime competition at the Bradley Center.
DJO driving in, just lays it off his fingers straight into the rim. Wilson now. Novak trying to set a screen, but sets it with his hands. Wilson for what would be a three. Not going to fall. DJO. Anderson trying to squeeze that out of him. Wilson. Not going to fall. Oh, backboard violation. Wilson now. He's just been great in this scrimmage, I have to be honest with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy from Racine. Like Jake Thomas, they went to rival high schools, and Jake Thomas actually told me that Jamil Wilson has been a huge mentor to him to this point, because Jamil Wilson had to sit out a year after coming over from Oregon. Well, Jake Thomas is going to be in his shoes this year, having to sit out a year due to eligibility rules after coming over from South Dakota.
You want to hear NBA comparison Jamil Wilson to? Dallas Mavericks, Rodrigue Beaubois. Phenomenal point guard, long, tall, just like Jamil Wilson. Great wingspan, can dribble and do everything. If you want to look at an NBA prospect like Jamil Wilson, you got to look at Rodrigue Beaubois. Look up tape of that, fans.
Well, and Buzz Williams also said that, you know, he was a lot like a Jimmy Butler type, so we'll see where he goes from here.
D-Wade just passed to Jamil Jones for the alley-oop. Not as, oh, that is going to be, that would have been incredible. I'm sorry about that, folks. What happened was, I think it was a dish from Wilson to Matthews, and it would have been an incredible alley-oop.
Alley-oop reverse.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we not calling backcourts now, or?
I mean, it is an inter-squad scrimmage if you do want to go there with the NBA and the college basketball teams. Thomas taking on Novak, gonna pull out a little bit. Dish to Hayward. Hayward's gonna pass to Matthews, who's gonna go way outside, not gonna fall. Anderson now taking it down court and got stripped. Pass to DJO, who's gonna go up for the windmill dunk.
Yikes, yikes.
Anderson passing it back to Wilson. Wilson going to drive and is gonna pass to Wade.
See, that's where that confusion comes in with the NBA players wearing their yellows.
DJO accepting the pass from Wes Matthews. He's going to dish to Lazar. And Juan Anderson is going to get in the way.
Showtime. Oh!
Juan Anderson missing the dunk. Wes Matthews kind of saying, you know, you're not in the NBA yet, man. Jake Thomas going up for the dunk, but is blocked by Wade. Not happy about that. Jamil Jones going down for the dunk.
And now apparently we're playing the NBA All-Star game.
DJO. Oh.
It's an offensive foul.
That is an offensive foul on DJO's part. Anderson with the rebound. He's been very active thus far. Dish to Wade. He's going to try and throw it up to Wilson. Anderson's going to take that and put it up. Not going to fall. Jones for three. What would be a three.
I'm sure he called bank there. I'm sure he called bank.
Apparently the bank is open on Fridays.
Maybe not during Marquette Madness, especially in Milwaukee. Lazar Hayward not going to be, that basket will not fall for him. DJO taps it out to Hayward, who's going to drive. Lost the ball a little bit. Thomas.
Pop it. Oh, that's what you want to see. If he would have made that, I would have exploded.
Hayward from way downtown.
They're trying to make it from the owl.
Wade to Jones. Jones for the dunk. That might be his fourth dunk of the night.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't do much in the dunk contest. That might have been better than anything he did in the contest.
Hayward now playing point. And he's just going to lay it up and in. But DJO is going to come up and clean up Lazar Hayward's mess.
That's a good way to end it. You got to always end it on a DJO dunk.